Today, we're looking at Jaws for the NES. Jaws was released by LJN in 1987 on the NES. The game centers around an encounter with a great white shark in warm tropical waters, emphasizing on urgency and danger of the situation. The shark is described as a powerful predator, leading to a desperate call for weapons and explosives. The overarching theme is a life and death challenge. Remember, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps us channel grow. And don't forget to hit the notification button for all future videos. So, is Jaws worth playing today? Here is our review of Jaws for the NES. Now, there is absolutely no story for this game, and there's no cutscene in this game whatsoever. The game is loosely based off the Jaws movies, mostly Jaws the Revenge. There's a giant shark out there and your mission is to kill it. The game doesn't tell you if you're a member of the Brody family or not, or just a random diver hired to kill the shark. It would have been nice to have some kind of story or cutscenes to explain something. Your mission is to hunt down and kill the great white shark. You start the game on a coastline harbor. As you set off to sea, you will suddenly hit something, shifting you to a different screen where you are tossed underwater to fight off jellyfish, manta rays, along with baby sharks. Occasionally, shells will fall out of different enemies, and you will need to collect these shells. After collecting so many shells, your next task is to go to one of the two harbors. At first, you will receive a tracker for Jaws so you can hear when he is near you. After that, when you go to the harbor, it will give you more power levels. When you first start the game, you are on power level 1, and if you try to fight Jaws, it would take a long time to get all of his energy down. The more power levels you get, the easier it is to defeat Jaws. After getting so many points, a submarine will suddenly appear on the map. Once you collect a submarine, it will act like an extra life, and it will help you shoot much faster, but once you get hit, you will lose the sub. And after a couple of levels, there is a bonus stage. This is a mini game where you must try and destroy as many jellyfish as you can by dropping cannonballs on them. The more jellyfish you kill, the more bonus seashells you will collect. When you start the game, you only get 3 lives and no continues, and there are no passwords, and you only get 1 hit and you will lose a life. This may seem really hard, but once you get the hang of it, you will soon realize that this is a very short game, and once you get good at it, it can be beat within 10-15 minutes. The longer you play the game, the more you realize how repetitive it can be. You just keep doing the same thing. Fight different sea creatures to gain shells, go from one harbor to the next to gain more power levels, and then finally fight Jaws. Once you finally get all the shark's energy down, it's time for the final battle. You go to a different screen where Jaws is charging towards you. You press the A button to make him jump out of the water and the B button to stab him with your boat. You only get 3 chances to stab him. If you fail, you have to take down all of his energy all over again. It's not hard, in fact, it's no challenge at all. It's just getting him in the right position that it can be a little tough sometimes. It would have been more of a challenge if he rams the boat 3 times and then it would show him eating you and the game would be over. The visual for this game is pretty basic. I can't deny the lack of details in this game, specifically the ocean itself, which is complete with waves that don't move at all. It would have been nice to have a few pine trees around the islands for more details, but seeing the shark's dorsal fin out of the water is a very nice touch. I think in the final battle scene, the graphics are done decent. The shark is just trying to ram the boat, moving back and forth in a zigzag motion, and when you use the A button to strobe him, he pops out of the water. The sound is very minimum in this game. You can hear sounds when you pick something up. The tracker will go off when the shark gets closer to the boat. The harpoon gun you've armed with and cannonballs all make some sounds. Nothing too impressive with the sound department. And as for the music, when you first turn on the game, you will hear the iconic Jaws theme. Then once you start playing the game, the music is not in the game at all. It would have been nice to have the theme music play every time the shark gets closer to you, and there's only a few different music tones in the game. There's the overview map music, the underwater, the bonus stage, and the music at the ending of the game. The music is just done okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. So, is Jaws any good today? The gameplay is simple, the graphics could have been better, and it would have been nice to hear the Jaws theme played throughout the game. But overall, it's not the worst game on the NES, but this is one of my go-to games. When I just want something simple to pick up and play, I usually go for this game. The game can be fun, although the stages can seem repetitive, but this is still an okay playthrough. Sometimes I like to play just to see how fast I can beat this. But overall, if you can find this pretty cheap, which I think you can these days, I think it's worth checking out. Jaws for the NES is getting a 7 out of 10. What did you think about Jaws for the NES? Please leave comments below to share your thoughts. That would do for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you here in the next episode. Have a great day.